Uh, Ex-girlfriends. Love is beautiful, from start to end, but the breakups are maybe the part most tragic, hardest, saddest, and personally I'm an expert on the subject. My experiences with girls were scarce during school. I was always isolated with the play or the computer, playing all day. Since I studied in an all-male school, no homo, getting to know girls involved going to the next door school, talk to them, cleverly draw their attention, and let's say that those who succeed were the athletes, musicians, handsome guys, and I am a potato. I didn't stand out for any of those qualities, and yes, they say it's all attitude, but at this point, I think it's clear that my social skills were as scarce as my self-esteem.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
But I made friends, which I know nothing about today, scarce social skills, and I had a girlfriend, but we lost contact. It sounds pathetic, and it is. But it's never been my thing to socialize for how isolated I live from everything and everyone. But what you came for? I was at my last school year and I was having a good time with my friends. I had started to use Facebook forced by the social pressure, since they threatened me with creating me one and putting me in an emotional relationship with Johnny Sins if I didn't create my own. And one day, on the Facebook recommendations for adding friends, there she was. I didn't know who she was, but I saw her photos and a part of me told me, hey, add her and break the ice. And I was like, she's gonna believe that I'm sick, she'll reject me, block me, report me, and I'll be the mockery of everyone. You don't need that to happen to be it. Are you done? I'm done. Okay. So I added her and after 3 months, she accepted my request. And it was really weird because I had already completely forgotten that I added her, and seeing that she accepted me, I was like, what the fork, what do I do now? So I did what I do best, completely ignore the situation and wait for her to totally forget of the situation. That idea took the pressure off me about writing her for a few days, until one day, in the evening while I played Maple, it happened. I felt that my life was ruined. I was gonna be seen as a stalker. What could I tell her? Hi, I added you because Facebook recommended me your friendship, but since I'm a social listless, I took it later. Slowly and directly, we'll make us friends, and now I don't know what to tell you, and anxiety consumes me in ways that I am unable to repress. So I texted her, hello. Well, no, but we can start to get to know each other. That phrase should give me a novel and a restraining order. Isn't there some shirt that you should be smelling? I'm looking at it. Anyway, that was the start of everything. We spent the evening talking, exchanging songs, poems, quotes from books that we read, things from the everyday. Everything was perfect until I started to prepare for college and I completely abandoned social media. I studied a lot, so we rarely talk. We had chemistry up to the point where I decided to ask her out. Yay! We walked around all afternoon, we had a lot of fun, so I built up with courage, confidence, security, and optimism to tell her, hey, it's inopportune, but I like you, so would you like to be my girlfriend? There was silence. My heart stopped. Time stopped around us. And while I thought everything was ruined, she looked up to me and said a warm, yes. That is one small step for an antisocial. One giant leap for... fork! I was in shock. It was amazing. It was the first time among my many romantic and social failures that I felt confidence that everything was going to be okay. She was taller than me. Way taller than me. But that wasn't a problem. Even one day, we took a walk hand in hand with her BFF and her boyfriend, and she said, isn't she too tall for him? I turned around surprised, but she turned around very angry. You don't know how backed up I felt at that moment. And of course, my confidence and self-esteem grew to unbelievable levels. Months after talks and outings, I entered into an intense cycle to prepare myself for college. I studied from 8 AM to 8 PM. Even if I didn't know what to do with my life, I had something clear. I wanted the best for us, so I started to study. We stopped seeing each other, we talked very little. I thought that despite not seeing her, things were going okay. Until one day, I received a text from her best friend. She wanted to talk because something had happened and I needed to know. You'll see. At the moment I read this, all my prejudices and insecurities came back. I was feeling like a crap. I couldn't believe it. But time gave me signs that something bad was about to happen. She was distant, cold, indifferent. And one day she told me that she needed to tell me something. I was already in college. Everything was pretty good. But one October evening, sitting by the parking lot of a store, She confirmed to me what I thought improbable. I understand if you don't want to see me again, or if you hate me, and even feeling devastated inside, I smiled, and with a broken voice, I managed to pronounce I forgive you. The months went by. I tried to get closer, keep in touch. I was a self-absorbed egoist trying to understand. Why? Why me? What did I do wrong? What was my mistake? My only conclusion, I was the idiot of the story. I was immature, idealist. I believed in the promises after all, but I had to accept that everything was over. And finally, armed with the same courage that drove me on this journey, and accompanied with somebody that I used to know, by God, yeah, I unleashed all the emotions inside me in a titanic Facebook message. I went back to be myself, the isolated guy who lives among books and games, reducing social interaction to the minimum. And so the years went by until life, between coincidence and movie casualties, gives you another opportunity. Hey, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, leave your like. It really helped me a lot. And subscribe for more. See you at the next video. Ciao! Hola YouTube vidente! G-Lux here after a more dramatic ending than usual. As you may have noticed, this was from a new YouTuber that I'll also be dubbing in the future, Ducfius. Really talented guy. You may check his channel at the description of this video while I bring more content from him and Dreamo. Side note, you know, that will be a challenge in itself. I'll have to create separate voices for both characters so they don't sound exactly like me. Perhaps Dreamo will have a higher pitch voice, and Ducfius a lower pitch. I don't know what I'm doing right now, so we'll see about that in the future. Changing the subject a little, I just want to tell you to keep safe. Right now we are living an unusual situation and things may seem scary, but we will come through this together. We can beat this virus if we follow the sanitary measures and stay in our houses for a bit. In the meantime, it's the perfect time to watch YouTube, so hey, there's a positive side. And so also I'll try to upload videos more frequently during this quarantine, since I think only one video per month isn't enough to give myself to know in this community. Anyways, this is the end of the video, so if you came all the way here, would you kindly like and share this video? Thanks in advance. That's all from me now, so G-Lux out.